What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? God damn it. What do you want?
Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are a returning visitor, welcome back. So a quick recap from my October video upload titled OMAD Diet Round 2. In that video, I discussed my second round of using the OMAD diet, or 1 meal a day, as part of my intermittent fasting journey. I shared my experience, including the ups and the downs of weight loss and how I previously lost 20 pounds but gained it back. Well, today I wanted to dive deeper into my current struggles and some of the things that I discovered over the past 11 months. It's really been 11 months. So the biggest lesson that I've learned so far is that there are just way too many factors to consider when trying to quote unquote fast the right way. If you stick around, I will later discuss why fasting hasn't been working for you and how we can work to change that. So I want to discuss the top 3 reasons why fasting hasn't been working for me and why trying to repeat my success story that I had 3 years ago is not very likely and really not sustainable. So for starters, my metabolism and my energy demands are not the same. When I lost all of that weight during COVID, soon after I quit my job, I began mainly working from home, and which was around the time that I started attending school full time. Long story short, your girl had way more time to work out. Getting outdoors and being active, it was quite easy for me to do, especially when you're locked up in the house for hours on end. Reason number 2, I have pretty awful insomnia. So for the last few years, I have been working with my psychologist to help me get better sleep. But in general, the lack of sleep alone is detrimental to your metabolism. But you also experience hormone imbalances and insulin sensitivity. Luckily, I have found a good routine that helps, but currently it does involve me taking a medication to help with the insomnia. A medication that I found to be most helpful for me is mirtazapine, or the brand name for it is Remeron. Mirtazapine unfortunately does affect my weight the most. Because I have decided that I really would like to stay healthy and keep some sort of shape.
What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
I decided to stick with a less effective medication. It still works very good, just not as well as mirtazapine. It's in those times when I get in a cycle of dysregulation, I do find that I'm more dependent on mirtazapine. And while it claims it's not habit forming, one can get addicted to great sleep, especially when you've gone so many years with awful sleep. Speaking of dysregulation, that brings me to the number 1 reason as to why fasting has not been working for me. I have ADHD or ADD, and while there are many benefits of fasting for individuals with ADHD, it greatly affects my attention and focus. I without a doubt have increased brain fog and lack of concentration during those fasting periods. That's cool when you have a pretty laid back remote job or completing most of your schoolwork at your own pace. However, as I moved into the postgraduate part of my life, I noticed that fasting while studying for my board exams or fasting during a very busy workday, I was just not able to produce the results that I really needed to excel. We're not even including the fasting during certain times of the menstrual cycle, which can compound these issues. So basically, I have to get back to the drawing board, so to speak. I have to now experiment with my new lifestyle, my current sleep and medication regimen. Pretty much find out what works for me. That brings me to the main reason why I'm making this video. In the beginning of the video, I said that I wanted to share with you my biggest lessons that I've learned about fasting and how I could help you be successful at it. The number one reason why fasting may not have been working for you is that you are trying to do all the things that works for somebody else. It's time you really get to understand what your specific needs are and to tailor your dieting and exercise to fit your lifestyle. I wish to help you with that, and the best way that I know how to help others is by sharing what works for me and sharing tips that I believe you may find helpful. Still interested in continuing with me on this journey? Well, stay tuned for the next video on OMAD and intermittent fasting as I share with you tips that you can incorporate in your journey on becoming your best version. Oh, and one more thing, you all. Y'all helped me surpass 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube. And as a thank you, I want to do a live stream to celebrate. This will give me a chance to chat with you all, get to know my audience a little better, and answer any questions you may have regarding OMAD.